ACDA Summer Conference to pay honor and respect to one of our own who has made an undeniable difference in our choral art in this state. Tonight, we honor Joshua Jacobson, who has been a mentor, an educator in this state, but also for basically the entire United States. He is someone who has made a lasting difference in our profession through his many arrangements, his many articles, his performances of Jewish music, and his widening of our understanding and the accessibility of performing and understanding Jewish music throughout the United States and I dare say the world. Forgive me, Josh, because I'm going to tell this story one more time because I think it's quite charming. As a grad student, I was studying music of the Holocaust, and Josh was, a preeminent scholar in this, and I had reached out to him from Los Angeles. When I moved to Boston, he was one of the first people that I got in touch with to see if I could, meet with him and talk with him and learn more from him. And he said, "Well, you're going to be at the ACDA conference." I said, "Yes, I will be." But it was, it was a national conference, etc. So we agreed to meet, and just in a random hallway, I was speaking with someone. I said, "Oh, I can't. I'm going to meet Josh Jacobson." And I hear, "I'm Josh Jacobson." And like of all the thousands of people, Josh just happened to be walking by at that very moment. And Josh is generous with his incredible expertise. Some people, when they are so knowledgeable and specialized, like to keep that particular title to themselves. But Josh has been nothing but generous with his information, trying to share it as much as he can, being an educator and elevating the music itself rather than himself. But through his performances with Zamir, his many collaborations, and his incredible scholarship, he has changed the face of our state and others with Jewish music and beyond. He is what I want to say, like a true mensch, a true educator, and I think what we all can aspire to be. He is no stranger to ACDA as a leader. He was the president of our organization. He has also received other honors in the state and beyond. And so that giving him this award for me is a real full circle moment as I leave Massachusetts this weekend, maybe forever, but I came here with only really knowing Josh, as a voice on the phone, and he has made for my life a huge, enormous opening of understanding, of humility and respect for the art. And I want to actually bring you a message from Josh. He unfortunately could not be here this evening, but he filmed a video message for you, and I would like to share that now.
To my friends and colleagues in Massachusetts ACDA, wow. I am honored and humbled by this award. Although, when has a conductor ever been called humble? You know what I'm talking about. I wish I could be with you in person to receive this award. I am so grateful. But at this moment, I am in Israel visiting my son and my grandchildren, and it's in the middle of the night there. A Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay, I am 80 years minus 3, and I don't want to stop achieving. You know that sensation that we were put on this planet to bring harmony to an otherwise dissonant world. What would we do without these weekly sessions that Karl Palnak called therapy for the soul? How could we stop? It has been said that music is universal. Yes and no. True, every society on this planet has music. Not every society has money or alphabets or war, but every one of them has music of some sort. And yet, we acknowledge that the classical music of Europe can be heard as quite different from the classical music of Vietnam or India or Turkey, or even indecipherable to those who are accustomed to the music of the other culture. And as you know, I have devoted part of my career to discovering, performing, promoting, distributing, and teaching about the varied musical expressions of the Jewish people. But this music is for everyone, not just for Jewish people. Most of the music we deal with has lyrics, and that adds another level of meaning to our music, making it perhaps a little less universal, but giving it the power of conveying a message. This past season with the Zamir Choral of Boston, I began most of my concerts with Randall Thompson's The Last Words of David, which begins, "He that ruleth over men must be just." And I would begin another section of my program with Irving Berlin's setting of Emma Lazarus's sonnet, found on the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty. "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free, the wretched refuse of the teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me." Roy Wingwall's arrangement, of course. And we included Benji Ellen's Schiller's setting of the words from Leviticus, "Ukratem dror ba'aretz lecholio shaveha," proclaim liberty throughout the land to all its inhabitants. And of the prophet Amos, "Justice shall roll down like the water, and righteousness like a mighty stream." Well, when I'm given my final Distinguished Service Award, by which I mean my obituary, I want it to note that my favorite biblical verse is the ending of Psalm 90. You know it from Charles Ives's immortal setting. "And let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish thou the work of our hands upon us. Yea, the work of our hands, establish thou it." Thank you, Lisa, and thank you all.
For your meaningful and inspirational service to the choral art from your friends and colleagues in Mass ACDA. It is my greatest honor to receive this on behalf of Josh Jacobson, and I can only hope to live up to the kind of ideals that he has set for us here in Massachusetts.